부럽거나 친구가 없게끔 보이지 않게끔.
근데
너 신세한테는 했다든가 그럴 수도 있지.
또 사고 쳤다 그래도 뭐 엄청난 거
같이 가서는 맥주 한잔 하자는 이럴 때만 넘긴다니까. 네가 매일 어깨 이러고 그냥 별 차이가 없던 것 같아.
I told you you don't believe me. I think you fly to Thailand or cheaper also.
Thailand for 2 weeks. No,
Then it's pointless for me to go
like 4-5 days.
The garlic is too small. If you put it together, you cook, the garlic will burn before your onion, your shallot and your chili is cooked. You have to get it in.
맛있어. It's really nice. How come?
All I need to do is put
Kevala Studio. 이거 진짜 이쁘다. I really like the color. Perfect. You know, right?
the joke, and one lady with no hands. They were wanting to buy a lot of things. Right? You can only see so much that you see.
Fuji or skinny beach sama satu crispy honey chicken. Crispy it is.
It used to be more fat, and now very skinny. Voilà. Voilà. Good.
For 1 hour, first 1 hour, and then after that move to the table for painting. To make it round shape. Try to reach back. And then remember, don't push through until you want. Okay, that's the best. And then pull towards yourself. Sometimes slowly, not slowly. If one is going up, and then just pull towards yourself. Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
It's about
Yeah.
this. Okay.
For now, just stop and then take the board.
That is suitable for
For everyone?
yeah, of course.
Kalau di sini saya bisa dulu berapa?
Bisa. Apa ya kak? Sini ya kak.
Wah.
Tak pengaruh ya kak sih.
Ya.
Iya.
Packing will be moved next door. I'll show you around.
Okay.
That's good. That's great. Oh yeah.
Aku tetap nggak cocok. Tahu ini nggak tahu kalau aku kemarin sendiri.
But yeah.
That's it. Anything else you're getting? You see on the right hand side that's concrete. One of the famous ones.
Bobby Gouling.
Very worked out.
Huh?
You look very worked out.
Berarti
Oh, sup bisa ditambah?
bisa, tapi kalau mau paket mending yang pisah sudah dengan sup.
Funded by the following budget contract value.
It looks like a radish.
I mean,
It's all pork.
Yeah, all pork.
It's just like a radish, really. But last time you remember the Korean restaurant they showed the videos in bigger screen there. Go this way. 이게 뭐야? What is a white thing? Why? It was spicy. What flavor?
What flavor? I mix that good sugar.
Not nice. You like it? Uh-huh.
You want to get me for a little food?
Oh, nothing special.
no, it's the same.
Starbucks?
Yeah, the Starbucks is down there, remember?
아. 아, 진짜로?
They sell the same thing.
오. Beans?
The bean like this and then put back the same angle.
All the beans are from Bali. 크리미한?
And if it's a big one or a super good nice one, it can cost up to 10,000.
What is about that? You didn't about how you're gonna carry my Instagram.
I can hold it.
You want to carry everywhere you go now? Walk. You want to take a picture of it?
Oh, wow.
You gotta take a photo.